vibes.
And the top 8 brackets that we have later, which I'm going to be doing gray and blue at. I think Strive is happening. Well, it's either tomorrow or today. I'd have to check the schedule. But enough of that. We're going to be going into our winner quarters match here of this pool between Deaft and Tonio.
All right, so Deaft is a name that I recognize from Long Island, but like the vintage, like when Ultimate was like just dropping and playing a character very emblematic of that era of Ultimate, Inkling, a character I feel that we do not get a lot of these days.
No, you quite literally, actually you just never see an Inkling really on the main stage at a lot of events. Most Inkling mains kind of like, I'm thinking of Space, which comes to mind, switched off to Aegis. And doing very good with that character, but Inkling still is a character that can be very threatening if you don't quite know the matchup. They can throw a lot of oh my goodness.
Wonder Wing caught like that?
Yeah, so Wonder Wing, it has a pretty big hitbox that like can hit the ledge as well. You know, obviously we saw Deaft hanging there for a little too long, which you give up your ledge invincibility and you got hit by the Wonder Wing. It's pretty active too, like throwing it out on that ledge, you have to be really careful.
Damn, all right, something Deaft has to worry about as Tonio takes that first stock. And even though Inkling having fantastic tools for the edge guarding, it's not enough to actually commit to taking the stock. And this Banjo play has been looking phenomenal from fighting off the ledge.
Yeah, I see we got some of the Breagle links out here, but the back throw quickly, you gotta take the stock from Tonio. So Banjo's a bit of an interesting character, as you can see. He has eggs, he has the grenades. You know, he's like he got a few zoning tools, and then he just has some okay like scrapping tools. He's a very strange character.
Yeah, you know, Banjo is, I feel, an archetype of character where they have projectiles, they have relatively slow movement options. You would expect them to be more fitted to zoning, but they zone in a manner where they want to funnel you inwards. They want to funnel you in towards Banjo. And once you're in there, you're worrying about Wonder Wing. You're wondering about confirmations into it. And plenty of ways to confirm any type of kill. Like,
yes.
Banjo is a weird character that if you're not familiar with, can be very threatening.
Yeah, tried to get the Wonder Wing kill on the platform, so you're going to have to take note of how Banjo players use Wonder Wing, because that's basically like their trademark of how they're going to play. But a quick down throw to Barry, going to catch Death on their last stock here. Let's see if Tonio can rack up some more extra credit, especially putting Deaft towards the edge here. This is going to be very good.
I'm loving the spacing from Tonio as well. Like, a very clear idea of the space that you're forced to respect from Inkling's options. But also, you know when to run right in.
Yeah,
well, I'm not gonna lie, Wonder Wing has been putting in the work for him.
Let's see how it is going to fare in this game 2 going on, unless Death can make the comeback very quick here, but this bear is clawing, this bear is fighting at the moment. There are no Wonder Wings on deck though, so Tonio is going to have to get the stock off the good old way with a pop-up, and oh, not quite getting the grab, but we are going to finish things off with the up smash.
A very well-timed one as well. Like, being able to low-profile the back air and also catch it on the negative disjoint. Like, watch this. Oh, it was up air.
We got scoops. That got caught committing to the up air, just got scooped.
He got vacuumed, dude.
Yeah, I think that move is a vacuum, I'm pretty sure.
That's
it is
crazy.
kind of funny.
Banjo's such a silly character.
He's very silly.
You know, I know a lot of people are, let's say upset. Let's say upset, just generally speaking, with how the character plays, because he's a very unconventional character. And you do have to be very patient to make the most out of his tools. But this is the reward for that patience, because every time that we saw Tonio racking up big damage, securing stage control, and securing stocks, it was all off of whiff punishing Deaft.
Yeah, and they wish Banjo had a little more sauce, which you can be saucy with this character. It may or may not just require you to break your hands, if you will.
Yeah, I know the one-frame things with Regal Blaster you can do. Like, that move in particular gets kind of nasty.
Yeah, when you can combo, you can do like a Breagle ladder into Wonder Wing, which is one of Banjo's primary confirms. If you got those on lock, it's like, all right, bro, you got that. you got that.
Bro, I love John.
That's like 1 or 2 frame links
What
off
did
of
John
each
do?
Regal Blast
I love
for jump
John.
canceling it too. So like, If you got those, you got those. And what's Mr. Numbies doing? I hear him running
What
around.
the Numbies doing?
So like John Numbers, I asked him, hey, so they clearly need help because they're looking around for someone to ask a question. And he runs over to them and they're like, do you have the stage list? And he's like, no.
Oh, did
Just
we?
a very long pause.
Wait, do you think you can send John our way as well with the actual stage list per se?
Yeah, Govinda's working on getting it posted everywhere.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay, epic.
Yeah, because it should be posted everywhere.
I assume it's like PS2, Battlefield, small Battlefield.
Well, that's the thing is it following a New York stage list? Also,
Town City Smash.
Like, what year? The New York stage list?
I wouldn't know because they're probably going off the last year's one. Like,
Yeah,
so we might see like things like Kalos.
It is actually Encore's rule set, which is basically
Oh
Xeno's
my
rule set, but
goodness.
with 3 bands.
Oh.
Do we got Yoshi's?
No Yoshis.
No, you
Dang. The Mecha Noodle tournaments have Yoshi's. It is incredibly funny with the amount of shenanigans that happen in New England. Shout out to Apple Reviewer. The Mii Brawlers.
That's a character I always like seeing.
Mii Brawler?
Character is filthy.
It really is a filthy character.
You gotta understand, when it comes to Smash, I am a bad person. I like the characters that everyone yucks at. Everyone be yucking my yum when it comes to the characters that play funny.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, I feel like I swap sides like every single day. Like, I hate it here, or I love it here. This character is so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, speaking of funny things here, we didn't have quite the berry from the roller, but it did pop you up here. Deaft, completely in a switch up that we saw from the first stock of game 1.
No shortage of damage. Yo, Tonio trying to move around with the Regal Blaster too. Interesting play.
Yeah, Deaft maybe not having a jump in the resource pocket here. Oh, yeah.
Keep it simple.
So with Wonder Wing has a lot of end lag, but the aerial version is like a little less so, but Deaft was just like free kill in the blast zone with a back air. I'll take it, say less.
Banjo is nuclear right now. Take advantage of that the best that you can.
Oh, no ink.
Oh, that's yucky. All right, there we go. Forced to retreat, charge up a little bit. Just barely enough.
All right, back throw. Let's see how... Okay, yeah. I feel like Deaft is a little slow on the draw at just putting out any options at ledge here. We are seeing the backers come out, but not seeing enough splat bombs per se, wanting to maybe conserve that ink.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Spider Bomb has really got good for covering ledge, but Banjo has so many good options for moving around the ledge, so Deaft forced to wait and react accordingly. And I think that's why we're starting to see the reliance on back air a lot more now, is because it's such a good option to just hit, react, reset the situation.
Yep, and Tonio trying to use these platforms to find some sort of combo. Now, throwing the raw Wonder Wings to the board here. I'm seeing like in these FD situations with not having these platforms, Tonio is really struggling with trying to get any Wonder Wing shenanigans off. Not going to quite catch you dropping shield with the up smash though. Deaft going to be at a poised position at the ledge here. Dropping these prime time back airs.
There's a whole lot of them, and it's doing a lot, because Tonio has not had a lot of opportunity to play from center stage. A lot of the strengths that we saw in game 1 have just been completely evaporated by Deaft's control, and just a little bit more forward, he would have had the grab, he would have had back throw, he would have had the game.
Yeah, especially because those Town City Blast Zones are a little shorter on the sides, but definitely gonna go right off the top from the forward air. We're gonna see not quite the booyah kill. Oh, yeah. Those extended frames just hanging on the ledge. It will catch you, though.
That's what you were talking about earlier. That was a scary situation at the ledge. And honestly, good on Tonio, because managing to turn around from the last stock, too. And things have been very dangerous.
Yeah, let's see how we're going to play it out here. Just not able to get the kill off, but did get some damage up. Tonio now. Let's see how we're going to trap this here. But Deaft still beating out the options with the Nair.
Yo!
Wait, how did that send the other way?
The full charge sends that direction. Certain charges of Spider Bomb send it certain directions.
That would kill my vibe.
Yeah.
I would be like, man, I'm so nice. I just got this
Yeah,
sick
he
trick
earned
kill.
But because it's such a high percentage, there's no shot that Inkling would have been able to get there fast enough to actually like make anything of it. But Deaft, still in full control of the situation, does manage to find the mark and brings us to the 1-1 count.
All right, so we're already going to see maybe a potential Game 4. Well, it will be Game 4.
Yeah.
Or Game 5 for the first time in bracket. We've been seeing a whole lot of 3-0s.
That's what I'm trying to see.
So I love that extended,
Game
that extended gameplay activity, baby.
Especially with these characters, like when it comes to like the local scene, when it comes to Banjo Kazooie, the only one that comes to mind is Achilles, and that's it. Banjo's not a particularly popular character. Inkling, much less so.
There's a few Banjos, I think, aside from Achilles, but they're all in hiding. I don't know where they went. They went all in hiding.
I think he's a tough character to do it. Like, the slower, methodical play style, while a sound way to approach Ultimate, is much better suited against with other characters. Like, you could follow that with the likes of Steve or Sonic, and it'll pay much higher dividends.
Yeah.
But Tonio making it work with Banjo Kazooie.
So this stage is going to be really beneficial for both characters, as you have the triplat style able to get your combos off, especially for Tonio. This is where you're primarily going to see your egg ladder combos, potentially into up tilt, potentially into Wondering. But let's see if we'll get them off first.
Yeah, one thing immediately present is how comfortable Tonio is with moving. Like, he's looking for the right hit to actually go off when it comes to what the triplat layout of Battlefield is able to offer. But Deaft doing a great job of interrupting a lot of those approaches.
Yeah, it seems like in that game too, Deaft just became aware of the threat space that Banjo can put through. And it's good data to gauge because you did have the plats, you didn't have the FD-like stage. And from that game one, you definitely have a lot of things that you learned.
I suppose it's one of the interesting things about a tournament like the From the North, where you're looking at a full best of 5. I feel like on a regional scale, it's becoming more popular, but it's still not quite there yet for everything to be best of 5. That's a ton of data that you can make good use of.
Yeah, I was tuning into one of the pools earlier, and I was like, wait a minute, first to 3? Not first to 2? I mess with this. I mess with this.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Going for forward smash from the opposite angle, probably catching errant DI. Typically, we'll see the up smash cover there, or just, you know, keep going the direction you're going. It's working. But hey, a good stock from Deaft.
Yeah, now this gameplay is really forcing Deaft to just play at a distance and find the confirms from Grenade and Egg, which we saw there linking up into the forward air. Which, in an up-close, like, scrap battle, you are not really going to beat Inkling. Inkling has great normals.
Yeah, and we've been seeing Deaft throw out the nair and the back air consistently just to take up that space close range. Not able to cancel on the roller, though.
Yeah, could have definitely found a bit more of a follow-up here, but dangerous situation on the platform. Gets hit by the Wondering, but does come out alive. It's not going to be enough to take away that stock just yet.
Now, talking about spacing, another thing that I think need to give kudos to Tonio to. Trying to consistently keep the range where Regal Blaster is able to threaten space, but you're close enough to find something. Maybe not a full combo, but you're finding ways to interrupt Deaft, you're finding ways to go tit for tat with them, and ultimately swinging the momentum back to your favor. It's a stock at 129, but it is a stock lead.
It definitely is quite indeed. Def, I already know, is trying to chase that bear out there, not wanting to give up this. Oh, rolls right past the up smash, which would have been the sure kill. Def still trying to have to fish around for this stock as Tonio just keeps on racking up the extra credit, you know, getting up that 42, finding any stray hits from the projectiles, and still trying to make great use of these platforms to get the chase, but gets crossed up on the wrong side there.
He's throwing everything at him.
And let's see what's up.
Plenty of splatter bomb pressure, but you need to make something of it as these percentages climb.
Yeah, just choosing to go high, try to establish the grenades from up above. Interesting idea here to just get this damage, try and find some of these hits here.
misses the grab off the top plat. That could have been fatal potentially.
Yeah, we're seeing quite a few scrambles here from both players, not really finding any of their primary combos or these hits. There's a lot of dancing around each other, especially in shield here, but oh, you ran out of ink! Such an unfortunate timing, which could have led to pushing your opponent towards the ledge, and now you are at the ledge, my friend.
He's out of the juice.
Yo, he gotta get that juice back. He gotta get that veggie juice up.
All right, you got just a little bit more of it.
Oh, no, the slap bomb not quite hitting the
this
startup.
Is big. Oh, he got it. Okay. Yo, I heard the click. He was out of ink. I was for sure that he wasn't getting that.
No, that comeback is absolutely insane there. Just
Gets that, and then watch, as the charge runs out of ink, it's just enough, though. And the little pop-off, too. You saw that.
Oh, I see. You know, film stuff just a little bit. I definitely...
That getting started off of the Banjo grenade, too. Like, that whole situation just from Deaft being so aware of the grenade.
Yeah, not quite catching the Wonder Wing on startup, but covering the ledge roll with the up smash. Tonio panicking at the end there, and Deaft getting beautifully rewarded for it.
Banjo and Kazooie.
All right, he's sticking to his bird guns. Banjo Kazooie coming back in. We got the 2-1 count, though.
All right, will this be the end going to game 4? We are going to Hollow Bastion here, which that is one of our stages that I see here.
I like the pick, though. You have the long platform, the soul platform, over the lateral base plat. It's nothing fancy. It's easy enough space to cover for Banjo, and more importantly, while Deaft does have options for returning to the stage from ledge, there are options that Banjo-Kazooie does not struggle to cover. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for Tonio to be able to build up plenty of damage on Deaft.
Yeah, it's something we're seeing, especially now in this potential final game, Deaft being a lot more active at the ledge there, especially on Town City. We weren't seeing it as much, but towards these games, we have progressively been seeing the splat bomb come out, these back airs, and Deaft taking the first stock in this game for at 53%.
Just constant coverage. I'm liking how proactive Deaft has been in regards to the ledge play. Like, it may not be getting a lot of damage, but he is constantly keeping control of the stage. Also, from the beginning of this game, I don't think there's been a point where Tonio hasn't had Banjo and Kazooie covered in some level of lime green.
No, I think along the way, Deaft has figured out it's like, oh my goodness. Oh, the reset getting
That's
up the roller.
crazy. All right.
Yo, we are gaming right now. We are certainly gaming on this 3-stock. Yeah, Deaft has found the perfect way to maneuver around eggs and grenade, which has been making it incredibly difficult for Tonio to literally just get anything to land here.
Also noticing that Tonio has not been finding as much value out of the Wonder Wing. We haven't seen it connect nearly as often, and it's mostly used as a method to maneuver around the stage.
Yeah, especially for those chase options on platform, on ledge as well, to catch your opponent, maybe hanging there for a little too long. And I can't help but feel some of these Wonder Wings maybe a misinput, I would want to say. Maybe trying to go for a Breagle Blaster or the grenade
It's
pull.
certainly possible. There's been a lot of panic options coming out from Tonio because Deaft has just been down his throat since halfway through the previous game. Because look how confident his approaches have been.
Yeah, Deaft just opting to choose the damage there, not going for a crazy reset, just chucking all the splat grenades towards you. Gonna have to worry about that ink though. It is getting quite low there.
Given how frequently he's had stage control though, he does have the luxury of being able to retreat, get ink, come on back into the fray, just like that.
Yeah, we're gonna see a very nice sequence to chase off stage. Tonio left with one Wonder Wing at the moment and a dream. And Deaft landing in the nair, reversing the situation, still keeping up the corner. Ooh, baited out the spot dodge, not able to take it on through. Are we gonna see the snipe?
He's out of Wonder Wings.
Yeah, this bear sitting with 170 at the moment. I really want to see if we can see that monumental comeback come out from Tonio, but it's certainly looking grim here. Sitting with all these back airs to throw out. Just going to opt for the damage, take the forward throw. Are we going to see the backers connect? Man, Tonio still just hanging in this.
But not for much longer if that back air has any say in the matter. Excellently played, but it's a 3-1 victory for Deaft.
Yeah, it took a little while to get there on that last stock, but we finally found our answer. We finally found the back air to close out the set. Also, I just noticed that Def was wearing the Splatoon shirt, you know, that fire shirt. Gotta rep the main, of course.
Yeah. He got that on.
You definitely got that on. Now, this was a really good set to watch. We saw a lot of back and forth adaptation. Def, especially in the Town City game, really found their stride going more so forward on in the set, especially going to that last game where we almost saw a complete domination.
Yeah, no, that game 4 was rough. You would have thought that the Hollow Bastion pick was from Deft. Like, the confidence in moving around the stage, knowing when to swing with buttons. It looked like there was some immediate discomfort in the matchup, maybe unfamiliarity with playing against Banjo, maybe just this particular style of Banjo play. But after game 2, and especially once we rolled through games 3 and 4, it was so focused, and Deft looked extremely comfortable. And that's where we started to see from the Banjo-Kazooie just falling apart. The aggressive options were not finding their marks. We weren't seeing as confident of tech reads once we had any hard knockdowns. It was getting messy, but that was because Deft figured it all out.
Yeah, Tonio was just not really getting those nickel and dimes per se from the eggs and grenades, not finding those crucial combo conversions you need to like gain any sort of momentum or confidence. And it was just so rough to play without that because you're just scrambling around, which we did see some of those scrambles in like the game 4, game 3, where Tonio was only really able to get like grabs or maybe a solid aerial in at best.
Yeah, we can't lie. Sometimes it gets a little messy, but it's on the players to recover from that mess. Some players just bounce back better than others when it